What's good, YouTube? It's your boy YSDAGAMER, aka YSDAGANG. We is back at it again with a reaction video. Today's reaction video is gonna be about the most feared. I'm gonna say man, but where I'm from, we say, you know what I'm saying, the N-word. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he the most feared motherfucker in Chicago right now. I ain't say Chicago right now, but he is the most feared in Chicago as we speak. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
Welcome back to another episode of Swamp Stories. For this video, we cover a story.
Shout out to Swamp Stories, you know what I'm saying, for the video. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for, you know what I'm saying, not give me the video, but let me, you know what I'm saying, be able to react to this video. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
Story that you probably never heard of. As you know, the south side of Chicago has numerous stories.
R.P. King Von, R.P. King Von, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with King Von, but not really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a YB fan, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I used to fuck with the drill shit in Chicago and shit, but I'm a YB fan, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I just fuck with YB, because, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if like me and his mind state, you know what I'm saying, we kind of click together, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I wrote YB, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get back to the video.
Always talked about, whether it's the Oblockians, 60-30ians, No Limit, or even 051. Obviously, these are grave situations that are constantly covered for a reason. But Chicago is a giant city, and there are plenty of situations that are equally as bad but are never talked about. And for this video, we cover probably the wildest one I've covered to date. This one is crazy, trust me. But before we get into it, let me run the intro.
Oh God. Run the intro, ayy, run the intro, ayy, run the intro. We got your boy Swamp Stories and Swap. We getting that money. We talking about guap though. These niggas when I hate, they call it. No, just one.
The story begins in Englewood, long known as Chicago's worst South Side neighborhood. The area is your typical low-income hood, with the average income sitting at just $22,000 a year. On top of this,
God damn, that's how much they making. God almighty. Whoo, that shit is little. That's little money. That's pocket change. $22,000 a year. Them boys, I see why they out there grind. I mean, trying to, you know what I'm saying, pop a nigga don't let me, you know what I'm saying, run up in your pocket. I see why they out there doing it now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all making that much a year? Oh God, I'd probably be out there doing that, you know what I'm saying? Give me everything you got, I'ma need it, you know what I'm saying? That $22,000 a year ain't cutting it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they rent probably expensive out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's from Chicago though. Y'all let me know, you know what I'm saying, when I drop the video, you know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments, the chat, you know what I'm saying? If you from Chiraq or Chicago, wherever, you know what I'm saying, any part of Chicago, you know what I'm saying, let me know how much the rent is out there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to move out there, but, you know what I'm saying, I just want to know how much y'all pay, you know what I'm saying? And is that current that y'all still making that amount, you know what I'm saying, a year? Because so, you need to move and find a better job, my guy, you know what I'm saying, a better job.
It ranks in the top 2 most violent jurisdictions in Chicago. Because of this, residents are constantly on edge and they know that something can pop off at any moment. Regardless, people from this environment are used to it.
Shit, what the fuck you mean pop off at any goddamn time? That's Chicago we talking about.
Positive things still go on here like anywhere else, just with an added sense of danger. And that takes us to April 5th, 2008. It's a nice 2008 in Englewood, and
I don't know what I was doing in 2008. Probably wilding, you know what I'm saying? Being a young.
On this day, a family is celebrating their son's 8th grade graduation on their front lawn. Everyone is outside sharing laughs and having a great time. But then out of nowhere, 2 young men at the gathering begin arguing and start making threats.
What the fuck?
A young man who lives right next door hears the commotion and looks out his window. He sees a situation that could potentially end badly and his instincts kick in. So he instantly puts on his clothes and runs outside. The man's name is Albert Vaughn, a recent honors.
Now, why the fuck would you jump in? You in Chiraq, my nigga. Yeah, so if you outside, man, if you see some niggas outside and you in the crib or whatever, and you put on clothes and shit to go outside while these niggas arguing, and you from Chiraq, nigga, is you stupid? Like, Come on now, use your common sense, my nigga. I know that, and I'm not even from Chiraq. I know not to step outside. Well, nigga, all right, let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? As long as the bullet don't come in my crib, you know what I'm saying? I am good. But I am not about to step my black ass outside, you know what I'm saying, and somebody else beef. But let's get back to the video.
Graduate from Julian High School. Well, Albert decides to walk into his neighbor's yard and tell everyone to relax. He even puts his arms out to separate the people arguing.
Stupid.
And this right here is a major mistake in Chicago.
Stupid, my nigga.
People at the party do not take well to Albert's intervention, and they all
Stupid.
begin to get in his face.
Told you, my
he
nigga.
starts backing up and walks off their property. For whatever reason, the people follow him onto the curb and they begin to surround him. So in response, Albert picks up a wooden plank and holds it up. Even though he's just protecting himself, one of the partygoers does not like this at all.
I bet, my nigga. You from Chiraq, my nigga. You think that you gonna just put your hands, you know what I'm saying, in my face and expect, you know what I'm saying, a nigga not to do nothing to you? Like, come on now. Come on now, be serious, y'all. Be serious, you know what I'm saying? Spamming that motherfucking chat, you know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, good enough with I ain't wrong, you know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands in my face, you know what I'm saying? I don't know you, nigga. I don't know what you been doing with your hand. I don't know if you been scratching your nuts, playing with your ass. I don't, playing in between your toes, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck you been doing, playing with booty. I don't know. Don't put your hands in my face, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands in my face. Just don't do it, nigga.
Nathaniel Tucker, a man who had been arrested for 11 felonies in 5 years.
Oh,
well,
God.
Nathaniel instantly runs inside the house looking for a
Enlisted is the free, brand new online World War II shooter. Command a squad of soldiers and participate in legendary battles.
metal bat. As he's grabbing the bat, Chicago police coincidentally arrive to the scene. All they see is Albert holding up a plank, so they order him to put it down and turn around. As Albert turns around and puts his hands up, Nathaniel comes running out of the house. He sprints all the way up to Albert and bam! Thankfully, Nathaniel was arrested at the scene. The incident devastated the community and especially the Vaughn family. The family was proud of their son as he had graduated high school and enrolled in college. Albert's father had raised him as a stand-up man and made sure to keep him off the streets of Chicago. Well, during the weeks after the incident, the family started a foundation in his name. The Albert Vaughn Foundation would be used to bring community activities to the streets of Englewood. And
damn, that's crazy, y'all.
Made it their mission to keep his name alive. These would be Alvin, Alex, and Robert Vaughn. Through the foundation, the brothers started a 3-on-3 basketball league to bring the community together.
That's what's up.
It was a major success.
That's what's up.
Created a brotherhood of friends and family.
Oh God, much love. You know what I'm saying? Support them. You know what I'm saying? Much love to them.
The idea was that everyone in the squad was their own boss, but that they were not scared to defend themselves. Essentially, they were a good group of guys just trapped in a terrible neighborhood. The original members would have...
This man said trapped in a neighborhood. Nigga, the whole entire Chicago is mostly dangerous. I ain't gonna say all of Chicago, but mostly Chicago is fucking dangerous, nigga. Fuck you mean talking about something they were just in a bad neighborhood, nigga? Yeah, I always been up in a bad neighborhood. I'm in a kind of bad neighborhood. I ain't saying bad, but you know what I'm saying, got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, junkies around here, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I make it happen, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm gonna live a perfect motherfucking life, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna live my life to the fullest, you know what I'm saying, as a youngin', but I ain't gonna be no stupid ass, like, you know what I'm saying, like they brother, you know what I'm saying? RP to their brother, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But why'd he come back out the house and kill him right in front of the police, though? That shit weird as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And you killed him for no apparent reason, really. But let's run a video.
Of course, be Alex, Alvin, and Robert Vaughn. Then would be one of their close friends named Jonathan Jackson, also known as Big John. Another would be an aspiring rapper named Alonzo Williams, also known as King Englewood. Jonathan and Alonzo were best friends to the Vaughn brothers, closer than blood could be. Well, over the years, they became known as the Hustlers and Fly Guys in Englewood. While everyone else was beefing, they were just there having a great time. They stayed in their lane and made sure to never step on anyone's toes.
Hell
but
yeah.
Then came the year 2012.
Oh shit, 2012.
Ruin everything. In 2011, an unexpected man began showing up to the Goonie Basketball League. This would be a local man named Romeo Blackman, also known
Romeo
as
Blackman.
O-Dog grew up in the streets of Englewood and
Big
was
O-Dog.
known as a feared bully in the area. So when he first showed up to the league, everyone was confused. Why do you want to be here? And of course, the Vaughn brothers knew his reputation very well. However, because they're kind-hearted, they decided to look past it and give him a chance. Well, right off the bat, O-Dog and the Goonies became good friends, and they began hanging out all the time. O-Dog really took a liking to the Goonies as he saw them.
Hold on, this nigga got braids or this nigga got a haircut now?
And the Goonies found him to be a fun guy to be around as well. However, O-Dog was not the changed man that the Vaughn brothers thought. In fact, his true intentions were to turn the Goonies into a powerful gang in the streets of Englewood. O-Dog had an obsession with power and he was willing to do anything to get it. So essentially, joining the Goonies was his opportunity to.
But like they said in the beginning though, I ain't gonna say in the beginning, but in the middle of the video, they said that they all their own bosses. So he gonna come in and try to, you know what I'm saying, take over the whole entire thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't take over a game that's already, you know what I'm saying? But like they say, he's the most feared in Chicago. I ain't say right now, but as this video come out, I don't know when this video done came out. I tell y'all at the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? But just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying?
Telling everyone what.
Oh yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Please hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, comment. You know what I'm saying? Do something for your guy. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for watching.
And by 2013, his plan came into works. He convinced the Vaughns to let him lead the Goonies, and this is how the madness started.
Damn,
his first step was recruiting his own men.
Got leadership already.
Trust to be loyal and put in work. First, he recruited his right-hand man named DeMarco Bennett, also known as Marco. Marco happens to be King Vaughn's first cousin. Then he recruited his own cousin named Rashad Wells, also known as Tay Boog. Next would be a man named Terrence Smith, also known as T. T and Marco were two well-known steppers in Englewood, so this was a big deal. And after them would be another two steppers named Jolicious Turman and Lil Mo. Now this right here was a squad to be reckoned with, and the Vaughns had no idea what O-Dog did. At first they had no rivals, but O-Dog still wanted all the Goonies to carry a blick. And that takes us to January 10th, 2014. It's a cold Chicago winter day, and Goonie member Big John is driving down South Racine Boulevard. As he's cruising, a Chicago police car gets behind him and hits the lights. So Big John pulls over and the officer asks to search the car. Inside the car, the officer finds a blicky, and just like that, Big John is arrested and booked into Cook County Jail. In the state of Illinois, this is a class 4 felony, punishable by a minimum of 1 to 3 years. Of course, the Goonies were upset, but 1 to 3 years.
It ain't too bad. I ain't saying too bad. You don't want no prison sentence. I mean, no jail time at all. But, you know what I'm saying? Just to have a gun, you know what I'm saying? It ain't yours. But I don't know if it's a stolen gun, then I mean, carrying 1 to 3 years, or 1 to 5 years, or 1 to 3 years. One of those is. I mean, it ain't too bad of a sentence, you know what I'm saying? But you still don't want that shit, you know what I'm saying? So don't be that nigga that get caught with a gun, especially if you're in Chiraq, you know what I'm saying?
Years was not the end of the world. And just like that, one of the original Goonies was gone for the foreseeable future. Or maybe not. Within just 3 days, Big John was released from Cook County Jail. This surprised everyone and even made some members skeptical. Specifically, O-Dog was paranoid that Big John was a snitch. So to confirm his suspicions, he began asking fellow members what they thought. Big John's best friend named King Englewood told him to hold off and that he didn't snitch. On top of this, the Vaughn brothers all told him the same thing. There are all kinds of reasons a case can be dropped, and anyways, who did he snitch on? It made 0 sense, but O-Dog was a fiend for conflict. 1 week later, January 22nd, 2014. O-Dog.
Don't tell me he about to kill his one of his gang. Why do you kill one of your gang members though? You know what I'm saying?
Texts Big John to tell him that they need to meet up and talk. So at 4 p.m., O-Dog pulls up to Big John's apartment. He then walks inside his building and meets him in the hallway. Together, they walk upstairs to his apartment, and that's when O-Dog makes a wild decision.
Damn. Damn.
The original Goonie Boss members. In their minds, this was completely unnecessary, especially without proof.
Yeah, on God, you know what I'm saying? You just killed your own gang members.
However, one original member had enough heart to speak up. This would be Big John's best friend, King Englewood.
I bet that
King
nigga
approached O-Dog and told him that he was upset with his irrational decision. He told him that Big John was solid and that he made a terrible mistake. This was a bold decision, and O-Dog was furious.
Damn.
King Englewood was now on his list.
Damn.
March 21st, 2014. It's a Friday morning.
That boy hitting licks, boy. I see why he being feared as the most in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Big John's apartment. Little does he know, O-Dog is surfing around looking for him. O-Dog can't find him on Racine, but he knows that he's somewhere in the vicinity. At 10:40, he heads down West 70th and spots King Englewood outside. So he casually hops out of the car and walks down to the alley. He approaches King Englewood and without saying a word,
bang, dead.
King Englewood was a popular young man and the whole community was hurt. Neither him or Big John had done anything to warrant what O-Dog did.
Hell no, they ain't do shit.
Expect the Goonies and the Vaughn brothers
but
were
you know what I'm saying, just
what he had done. However, they knew that they were no match for O-Dog and his boys, so they had to just go along.
Oh God, you know what I'm saying?
O-Dog was truly becoming the feared
That's
leader
fucked
he
up.
wanted to be.
That's fucked up when you give leadership to somebody else and you can't even do anything or say anything because you fear for your life. You know what I'm saying? That's some wild ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got some niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better step up and plan a way to kill these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You start grabbing blickies and start shooting them. You know what I'm saying? Don't go fuck, pop these niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing to y'all. But you just can't, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your mouth closed. You got some solid ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Try to get word back to, you know what I'm saying, bro and them, you know what I'm saying? Cause y'all both on the same fucking team, but y'all wanna kill each other for some stupid ass reason. Bro wanna kill it cause he just wanna have bodies on his name, you know what I'm saying? And y'all wanna kill him because you know what I'm saying, you fear for your life, you know what I'm saying? You feel like he gonna kill you, you know what I'm saying? And which it may be possible because, you know what I'm saying, this nigga is murking one by one. Don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Popping out cars, you know what I'm saying? All types of shit, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's GTA moment right here. That's a GTA moment for this nigga, you know what I'm saying? You nigga, you playing GTA right now.
This was a
just know that he playing GTA 5.
O-Dog was destined to create a force on the south side and nothing was gonna get in his way. His first step was officially...
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me on my motherfucking TikTok. I got a Twitch channel, you know what I'm saying, where I be on there streaming games, you know what I'm saying. We playing Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, GTA 5 RP, you know what I'm saying, all types of shit, you know what I'm saying. So go up there, show me some love, you know what I'm saying. I will be posting it down in the description, you know what I'm saying. So when y'all see this video, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all go through there, you know what I'm saying, hit that follow button on God, you know what I'm saying. Let's run it up.
Claiming a territory, the corner of 71st and Aberdeen. This is where the Goonies could now be seen on a daily basis. The territory wasn't claimed by anyone before, but the location was a very dangerous choice. The Goonies were surrounded by vicious gangs at every angle, literally just 1 block away.
God almighty, like they dead smack in the middle of the fucking city. I ain't gonna say in the city, but that little block or whatever, and territory, you know what I'm saying? God almighty, it's like I told you, it's like a GTA 5 map right here on RP, you know what I'm saying? When I be playing GTA 5 RP and all this shit, that's exactly what the maps look like, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to copy, you know what I'm saying, the Chicago shit, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm gonna try to find me a server that's really dedicated to that Chicago. I'm probably getting Windy City, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing that shit look fire as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this shit about Chicago getting wild, y'all. Getting very wild out here, you know what I'm saying? So you better say keep your blicky, you know what I'm saying? Stay prepared.
Aberdeen is the Black Pea Stones, known as Mayblock. This was a dangerous predicament, but that's why O-Dog chose it. In fact, he was eager to use any inconvenience as a reason to start a beef. During this time, if you even looked at O-Dog for too long, he considered you an op. Well,
damn.
In early October, O-Dog...
Y'all heard what he just said? If you look at him for too long, he consider you as an op. So why the fuck you been having me look at this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck I been trying to look at this nigga on the screen and shit? God damn, you could have warned me, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning of the video, you know what I'm saying? Don't look at this man. He killing every op, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So don't stare at this man. If you see O-Dog, don't look at him. I'm looking to the side like this. I ain't looking at you, O-Dog. I ain't looking at you.
Into the club with a couple of Goonies. At the club, the Goonies were partying, looking to have a great time like they usually do. But O-Dog was in there for the sole purpose of finding a reason to get on anyone. Long story short, O-Dog got what he was looking for. He got into an argument with a reputed Inglewood set. This would be Chunky City, a reputed set located 15 blocks west of the Goonies. For most people, this would be a forgotten incident, but for O-Dog, it was a reason to start a beef. And just like that, the Goonies had their first ops, and Chunky City wasn't even aware.
That's funny. How can you have some ops that didn't even know that they op? You know what I'm saying? The beef guy, you know, I mean, not the beef, but the little small argument, you know what I'm saying, went away. So how the fuck you gonna say you had beef with somebody and they don't even know you have beef with them? You know what I'm saying? At least let them, you know what I'm saying, know that you got beef with them, because now y'all just some sneaky, you just a sneaky ass nigga. Put it that way, O-Dog. I'm sorry to say that. Don't come kill me, you know what I'm saying? I'm an innocent black NIGG, you know what I'm saying? So don't come kill me, you know what I'm saying? Please don't come kill me, O-Dog. Please don't come kill me.
October 23rd, 2014. It's a regular Thursday afternoon in Englewood, and the Goonies are hanging out with O-Dog. O-Dog is excited about a new member named Quante Hughes, and he's eager for him to put in work. So at 6 p.m., O-Dog tells Quante about a section that he got into it with in the past weekend. He tells him that Chunky City members disrespected him and that he needs to make a statement. So Quante feels his anger and volunteers to slide. 7:20 p.m. O-Dog, Quante, and Terrence Smith hop in a Dodge Caravan and head to Chunky City. They put on their masks and gloves and begin circling the area. As they head up 72nd, they notice a man standing on the block. So instantly, O-Dog tells Quante to stop the car and let's go. They then open the doors of the van and O-Dog and Terrence hop out. The man starts running, but the Goonies eventually catch up. Directly after doing this, O-Dog and Terrence,
that boy catching bodies after bodies after bodies after bodies after bodies after bodies.
They all figure they're screwed, but O-Dog tells them to calm down. He instructs Quante to speed up and make a left at the next corner. He then tells him to stop the car and for everyone to sprint in different directions. O-Dog and Terrence run between the houses and Quante takes off down the street. When the police catch up, all they see is Quante running away. They eventually catch up and Quante is arrested.
Dumbass.
O-Dog and Terrence,
you just volunteered for a fucking slide and now you sit behind jail. I can't. What is up with these people? You know what I'm saying? What is up with these people? I understand, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make a statement, you know what I'm saying? Or a name for yourself, you know what I'm saying? You in a city that's known for, you know what I'm saying, this and that, but sometimes y'all niggas gotta be different, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Y'all niggas gotta be different. Like, when I say different, I mean different. But it's all good though, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but, you know what I'm saying, all respect that y'all gotta have for each other, you know what I'm saying? And it seem like y'all niggas ain't got that. But it's all good though. It's all good, you know what I'm saying?
were somehow able to make it home on foot without leaving a trace. O-Dog was nervous that Quante would snitch, but he never did such a thing. After such a close call, you'd expect the guys to lay low and reconsider what they're doing. But no, O-Dog was a sick-minded individual, and this amped him up even more. In fact, just a month later, Terrence and O-Dog would slide again. While targeting a Chunky City member, the duo would accidentally hit a 25-year-old woman named Crystal Jackson.
Damn. Why the fuck would you shoot a woman? Like,
outrage in the community.
Hell yeah.
Everyone to start hating O-Dog. Even the Goonie members were disgusted by what he had done. Specifically, Alex and Alvin Vaughn could not believe what the Goonies turned into. This right here is very pivotal in the story.
Y'all niggas picked that as a leader, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let him be the leader.
On the Goonies' next rivalry. Right down the street happened to be Push Squad, a reputable BD set. When the Goonies claimed the territory right next door, Push Squad was not too thrilled. And as you know, hearing about this is enough to set off O-Dog.
God almighty, this man about to go catch another body.
9:45 a.m. O-Dog hops in a silver Chrysler with Marco Bennett in the passenger seat. They slide around the Push Squad area just a block away from where they reside. On the corner of 72nd and May, they...
Come on, man, with these ads. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Spot a member named Smiley. O-Dog instantly tells Marco to hop out. So Marco hops out and runs across the street. Marco runs back to the car and O-Dog speeds off. He heads north for 5 minutes until a Chicago police car gets behind him. He stays calm until the police turn on their lights, and then he takes off. Once he gets some distance, he makes a right on 51st and tells Marco to hop out. Marco runs inside the nearest building and runs up the stairs. He realizes there's nowhere to go, so he throws his blicky out of the window into the backyard. He then runs back downstairs where he's surrounded by Chicago police. Just like that, Marco is arrested for evading police, and only that. And for O-Dog, he was able to get away after a short pursuit. Now you may be wondering how he got away.
Yeah, how the fuck did
O-Dog was only pulled
shit,
over.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you got out. Or got away. Fuck it, I can't even fucking talk right now. I got me shot.
Over for not using a turn signal. The officer had no clue about the incident on 72nd, so that's why police gave up on the pursuit. It simply was not worth it, and police only tied Marco to the incident once they discovered the blicky in the backyard. On top of this, a witness would come forward and identify Marco as the one who did it, and just like that, he was cooked.
Whew. Following after the wrong niggas, you know what I'm saying? Following after the wrong nigga. Y'all niggas stupid. Stupid.
Once again, O-Dog
stupid.
He started this for absolutely zero.
And God on your side, boy. God is on your side.
And now he was the primary rival of Push Squad. They wanted him gone right away.
I bet you they do shit.
So for the next few months,
whole town wanted that nigga gone.
Searched for O-Dog. They targeted him on several occasions, but he survived each one. The rivalry was on, and O-Dog was not playing fair. January 15th, 2016. It's a freezing cold morning in Englewood, and O-Dog and a fellow member are searching for rivals. Together, they're looking for Push Squad members they can find around 72nd.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with a small bathroom break. I'll be back.
They check back a few times, but they can't find anyone outside. Well, at this same time, a young man named Devon Horace is on his way to 72nd and May to pick up a girl. Devon is known as D-Money, and he's from a section that has nothing to do with Goonie politics. Well, at 11:15, D-Money arrives on May Street and double parks and puts on his blinkers. As he's waiting for the girl to come outside, O-Dog and Tay Boog are driving up the street. They notice the car double parked and they get suspicious. So O-Dog double parks at the end of the street and hops out with Tay Boog. They walk towards D-Money's car and he notices them approaching. So he instantly opens his door, and that's when things go left. O-Dog sadly unleashes.
Why the fuck is this man killing people?
Get away with this. Everyone was shocked, and once D-Money's hood found out what it was about, they were not too thrilled. They were now added to the list of O-Dog haters. D-Money was a popular figure in their hood, so much so that they changed their name from Tay-Town to D-Town. Once Push Squad found out about the story, they reached out to D-Town and decided to join together. This was bad news for O-Dog and the Goonies.
That's crazy. Two gangs gotta link up just to take out a couple of niggas. That nigga doing some dirt, you know what I'm saying? He doing something in the city, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap to you. He doing something in the city to make these niggas super mad, you know what I'm saying? That's wild.
March 15th, 2016. A Goonie member named Cuzzy is grabbing food from the market on 69th and Racine. Cuzzy is not a factor for the Goonies, he's simply just a close friend of the Vaughns. Regardless, his associations make him a big target for the rivals. Well, at 7:30 p.m. he grabs his food and walks out of the store. And right there are two men with masks.
Damn, these niggas just
Goonie boss's first loss on paper.
pop.
No dog
okay.
out, he was furious.
It was Goonies, okay.
At this point, O-Dog was disappointed.
It was the Goonies that lost somebody this time, you know what I'm saying?
For most members, this is because they didn't understand what they were sliding for. No one had ever done anything to them, but now the Goonie members had a reason to be upset. Specifically, a member named Christian Civils was upset, especially because he was close friends with Cuzzy. And for this reason, he had his eyes set on revenge on D-Town. So instantly, he began spinning around looking for D-Town members. And finally, he was able to get a drop. May 21st, 2016. Christian Civils gets word that a
Okay. So
oh my God.
Are making these huge strides, but it's a fight.
Hello, family.
D-Town member is hanging out not too far from Goonie territory. Specifically, he gets word that Duke from D-Town is hanging out in Crazyville. So at 7:30 p.m., Christian heads to Crazyville looking for Duke. At 7:44, he drives down 70th and notices Duke standing outside a music video. Christian knows that there's too many people outside for him to hop out, so he makes another decision. He simply rolls down his window and bang. Sadly, 5 days later, O-Dog would do the same. Except this time, he was looking for Push Squad. May 26, 2016.
These niggas out here just murking
It's a
niggas.
Thursday afternoon in Englewood, and a Push
My
Squad
man already got
is
like
getting his
8 bodies
haircut.
on him already.
Outside of Chicago, barbershops are some of the most dangerous places one can be. This is because ops can accidentally meet there, but also because you're sitting in the same spot for over an hour. Well, the Push Squad member happens to be getting his hair cut at Powell's, a local barbershop on 63rd and May. As he's walking in the shop, a man walking out recognizes him as a Push Squad member. The man, who's a friend of O-Dog, texts him about what he had seen. Instantly, O-Dog leaves his house and hops in his gray Chrysler. He arrives 10 minutes later and double parks outside of the barbershop. And this is when he makes a truly devastating decision. From outside the barbershop, he sees...
Don't tell me this man's about to shoot in the barbershop. Don't tell me this, man. Don't tell me you're gonna shoot and hit innocent people. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. If you do that, man, if he say that he gonna shoot inside the fucking barbershop, I'm gonna find you as my op. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a fucking gun and I'm gonna come blast your ass. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about you, old dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm big dog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's some fucked up shit. Fuck you, old dog. If that happened, fuck you.
Simply unleashes. After doing this, he hops back in his car and drives straight to Alvin Vaughn's apartment.
Okay, I don't know.
He tells Alvin that he caught a Push Squad member and to check the news. As they check the news several hours later, they realize that Gerald Cius was not the intended target. Alvin and Alex Vaughn are sick to their stomachs, but for whatever reason, O-Dog simply does not care. This infuriates Alex and
Yeah, like I said, fuck O-Dog. Sorry to say this on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? For all the hate and all this, but fuck O-Dog right now, you know what I'm saying? I truly don't like you, you know what I'm saying? You just went out and shot and killed an innocent motherfucking man.
Closer to their breaking point. However, we're still not quite there yet. Sadly, O-Dog's madness would continue. After
I
this
bet it
wild
would.
act,
Nobody ain't stopped
O-Dog
this nigga
decides
yet.
to take a break from the streets of Chicago. He decides to visit family in a small Illinois town just 2 hours south of Chicago. Particularly, he visits his distant cousin named Gerald Bumper, also known as Goldie. Goldie was born in Englewood, but his family moved to the small town of Streator to escape the madness. If you're unfamiliar, which you are, Streator is a small country town where nothing happens. This is where Goldie was raised from elementary through high school, surrounded by nothing but farmers and small town living. Well, around 2015, O-Dog had poisoned his mind and recruited him to help out the Goonies. Because he wasn't in the streets, Goldie could legally purchase blickies under the radar. Essentially, O-Dog used him to get blickies as he'd pay him over retail.
Damn, boy, he getting connected to the guns.
Well, then came the summer of 2016 when O-Dog was flat out broke and could no longer afford to buy them. This was a problem, but O-Dog would always come up with a solution. He contacted Goldie and pitched him on the idea of hitting a lick in Streator. Hitting the same store where Goldie used to buy the blickies. Well, Goldie agreed and the plan was on.
This
O-Dog
nigga's
and
about
two
to rob
Goonie
a
members
store.
Drive down to Streeter. June 21st, 2016, 10:30 p.m. O-Dog and two Goonies drive from Streeter to the small town of Spring Valley. There they look around for unattended cars to steal. At 10:40, O-Dog spots a black Jeep Wrangler at a gas station. He tells the Goonies to drop him off and to meet him at the Blicky store. So he hops out of the car and jumps in the Jeep. He quietly pulls off and hits the freeway back to Streeter. At 11:25, everyone arrives at South Post.
I just wanna know how the fuck y'all just be stealing these cars. Do y'all hop in them while people would just be leaving them running or something? Or what? Like, this shit be wild.
Gunsmithing. O-Dog.
I know if I try to steal a car, I'd be scared than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck to do with the car, you know what I'm saying? I just stole this bitch, you know what I'm saying? I can't drive the bitch around, you know what I'm saying? The bitch stolen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't sell it, you know what I'm saying? I want the bitch sitting in my goddamn place. I don't know what the fuck to say. You know what I'm saying? You got too much shit running through your head when you're trying to be a criminal, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be one. I could be one on GTA 5, but not in real life. GTA 5 though.
Dog then backs the Jeep in front of the door.
So y'all make sure y'all come check me out on my motherfucking Twitch, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see me become a criminal, you know what I'm saying? Because I be doing criminalized things on there, you know what I'm saying? My Twitch, you know what I'm saying? On GTA 5, you know what I'm saying? So come right up on there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what days I'll be streaming, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Just check out your boy. Make sure you hit that follow button. On God.
He tells the members to stand clear as he puts the car in reverse and slams on the gas. He breaks through the front door and they all run inside with their bags.
Damn.
After 5 minutes, they all hop in O-Dog's Chrysler and drive back to Chicago. Somehow they were able to get away with this. However, over the next week, O-Dog became extremely paranoid. He trusted his two Goonies to stay solid if they ever got arrested, but for Goldie, he was sure that he would snitch because he's not from the streets. For this reason, O-Dog refused to drive Goldie back to Streeter. O-Dog was a paranoid man and he needed to keep his eyes on him at all times. And finally, after 8 days, O-Dog could no longer handle the anxiety. On June 30th, Goldie was found in an Englewood.
You gonna kill your own cousin because you took him on a lick that you wanted? Oh my god, yeah, stay away from O-Dog. That nigga just either retarded. I don't know if he was born some type of way to just automatically just try to kill people, but nigga, you need the needle in your arm like immediately. You know what I'm saying? Put you down. You need to be treated like an animal. You is an animal. Put you down. You know what I'm saying? Take you out back and just shoot you dead in your head. Real talk. Cause nigga, you out here just doing the most. Nigga, you killing niggas that's close to you. Nigga, you talking about you want to build a gang? How the fuck you gonna build a gang and then take them out? Explain that. How the fuck you gonna build a fucking gang and take them out? Well, not build a gang. How you gonna jump into somebody else's gang and then try to take them out because you feel some type of way after y'all done some, you know, some dirty work and now you don't trust them? Why the fuck would you bring them along? Now you got all these bodies behind you, you know what I'm saying, and you trying to be hood in the street. Which you I ain't gonna lie, you been successful right now, and I don't understand how the fuck you doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to write a fucking book. This man need to have a fucking book, cause this story is just getting wilder and wilder and wilder.
Back alley.
RP to Goldie, man. RP to Goldie.
O-Dog truly reached a new low with this one. His own family who did absolutely nothing wrong to him. When Alex Vaughn heard about this, he was sick to his stomach once again. O-Dog had zero impulse control and you simply never knew who was next. On this day, the Vaughn brothers first considered turning him into police. O-Dog no longer had any friends who trust him. Instead, just a bunch of dudes who are too scared to ever confront him. And that takes us to the next day. On June 31st, 2016, Robert Vaughn was found inside his car in Englewood.
Damn.
This was another devastating loss to the Vaughn family, and finally it was their last straw. As a result of this, Alex Vaughn was completely distraught and he needed to take out his anger. So he decided to go to a local shooting range and let out some stress. Somehow he forgot he was a felon and this is an illegal activity. So after showing the range his ID, they were forced to call 911 and have him arrested. At this point, Alex is thinking that the universe is simply unfair. To lose another brother and then get locked up for something silly, oh my goodness. All while O-Dog is outside destroying the universe and never facing any consequences. So after being arrested, Alex makes a very bold decision. He decides to tell police every single thing O-Dog has ever done. He even tells them,
Whoa. Hold on. I mean, I understand you fear for your life, my man. But you snitching? My man's out here snitching? Like, literally, my man's out here snitching. Yeah.
how Goonie Boss started and all of the little details. He shows them the Facebook pictures of all of the members and all of the self-incriminating posts. Essentially, he tells them the entire story of Goonie Boss, how they were initially peaceful and then how O-Dog ruined everything. This was extremely bold and Chicago police had never seen anything like it before.
Oh God, cause you's a snitch.
Built a major RICO case on Goonie Boss. On October 26, 2018, 5 Goonie Boss members were indicted. 10 homicides in total, 9 of which done by O-Dog himself. Upon his indictment, O-Dog was facing a total of 875 years. Because of this, many people in Chicago
875 years.
Chicago police
why the fuck you ain't kill that boy?
In fact, they even conducted a study of when O-Dog was in Chicago versus out of town. What they found out is that the crime rate in Englewood plummeted when O-Dog was out of town. That's how absolutely insane this man was. It's truly a blessing that Alex Vaughn had the courage to take him down in court. As of today, a total of 23 members have either been convicted or are still fighting in court. What will happen, who knows, but it's safe to—
I bet you 9 times out of 10 that boy is, that Vaughn boy, Alex Vaughn, he's dead. I'm sorry. He's dead somewhere. You snitched. I'm sorry. You're dead. You are dead.
To say that these are some of the worst GDs in Chicago history. And to everyone out there, let this be a lesson that who you hang around can
Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna continue to rock with y'all. It's your boy YSDAGAMER, you know what I'm saying. It's been, you know what I'm saying, good time rocking with y'all through this video, you know what I'm saying. If you like these videos, make sure you smash that like button, you know what I'm saying. Make sure you comment, you know what I'm saying, your favorite part of the video, you know what I'm saying. And also, you know what I'm saying, leave that like button, you know what I'm saying, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying. Peace out, on God.